Deathstroke fans and toy fans, we have here the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Deathstroke. Now this is number 11 from their current, I would say, their comic book line, and honestly they've been doing a good job, and I hope Revoltech keeps pushing it. So yeah, Slade here is just honestly amazing. I am so glad to finally have it in my collection after they teased those photos and now they finally released it. It makes you really pumped for the next line, especially the X-Men. Now for Deathstroke here, he actually has a good amount of good paint qualities, and he's just awesome. But let's put him for the side to show off the box. There's the box. He has the Suicide Squad background shot. I think that's from the New 52 run. And then you have the side of the box. And then you have the back of the box, and this is where swoosh, splat, dong. He has a little Batman Revoltech fight. And you can see here his unmasked head. And it's so nice. Actually, a little quick peek of all the accessories. So let's put this box away, bring back Deathstroke. Now Deathstroke, I don't know if you guys can tell by the camera, but his actually paint is shiny. So shiny and nice. Like you can see here from the shoulder pads, it's a little bright. Here we have the chainmail, quote unquote chainmail. Looks nice and flashy. And overall, the paint has a nice good shading, nice good blue. You can see here that like even little accessories like the grenades are actually painted. The little belt in the back. And even his little scarf, and his little, I guess I would say, headscarf. Just nice. They did a really amazing job of the paint. I'm so shocked. Now as for accessories, he does come with a good amount. Let's show off the head first. Here we have unmasked Slade Wilson head. You can see here that, honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but for those that have the Revoltech snake, this looks fairly close to it. Like I feel like it's the same head mold, but just with the eye, more. Sorry, the eye patch is already there, but I mean the scar is there. But yeah, just my opinion. Now as for hands, you come with one left and one right opening hands. And these are actually grenade hands. You see the little peg hole here. The grenade here is gonna have a little peg, and you just click it in. Unlike this hand, oh actually this hand does have it, just a little hidden. Then of course we have our two trigger hands. And he has his two left and right fisted hands. And they're really nice. Even this piece right here is actually great. And then the best parts, the weapons. You actually finally get a good stick. Something that the Mess Code Deathstroke did not have was the stick. Really nice. It has a nice quality feel. Just be careful not to bend it because it might break. Then you get his legendary swords, the left and right, and he's actually hooked to the back. You could actually take out the sword, pointy of course, and pretty simple to put back in. I'm just being a little hard right there. There you go. And right here you can see little two peg joints, and those actually click to the back. Then we get the gun. I don't know, it seems kind of bland to me, the paint. You know, you get Deathstroke, it's really amazing, but this actually looks kind of bland, but still nice. And actually, there's a little peg hole here, which will come with this piece, where you can just click the gun on the side and put it in the back of his butt pocket. But you gotta be careful to slightly put it in there. You don't want to break that peg. Oh, and also, with the stick, you come with the stick holder. So this will click in the back of the stick, and then he plugged this in his back pocket. Sorry, I would say his butt pocket or back pocket. Now you do come with extra grenades. Paint is kind of bland, but you know you can always do a little paint add and it'll look more better. But at least they included it, which is nice. And then you get the knife. Knife is really nice, pointy as well. It actually has a nice group there. And then you get his pistol. This is where it's kind of funny, because the pistol here has like a very slim looking handle, but the whole gun itself is pretty big. I'm not a gun person, but just kind of caught my eye. Then of course we get this piece. Oops, sorry. This piece actually holds the swords. You grab the swords, pretty much put the little peg in there, and put the other peg in there. And then you put this peg inside the back peg right here, mostly like a default Revoltech peg, and you just click it in and it holds. It's kind of loose on mine. I don't know if I'm doing it on the wrong side or the right side. I tried both sides, but these still get loose on mine. I guess you might have to like do a little, who knows, maybe pull the joint a little, and then they won't fall off so easily. And there goes the Revoltech joint. If I was wondering, here's the back shoulder joint. I'm sorry, not the back shoulder joint, but like little back peg hole. Plug it in. This also works for the stand because you get a basic Revoltech stand. Alright guys, now for Deathstroke articulation, he actually has a lot of good range, and you know, Revoltechs, they're meant to be that good in range. And for those wondering, he actually has the same body mold as Batman, except that he has like shoulder pads and a little scarf, and not a million bat pieces for the bat cape. Now to the head, you can tilt that far left, that far right. You can look that much down with the, you can look that much down with the mask. Let's adjust the scarf a little. Let's see how much you can go up with the mask, and now with the neck piece, that far up, and that far down with the neck. So a lot of good neck range movement. Now as for the scarf, you can see here that has its own ball joint, so you can twist it around as much as you want, or you can even take it off. And as for the scarf in the head, same range. But this one feels a little bit more sensitive, so I would be careful playing around with this. Now as for the shoulder pads, they have their own joint, so you won't be able to do a whole 180 unless you pop off that shoulder pad. So just a heads up. So pretty much you can go this far up and that far high. Now for the shoulders, they actually have their own like little joint that clicks with the shoulder plate, so you can go that far back and that far for a bear hug. Now as for going up, you can push the shoulder plates a little bit higher, or you can push them down that lower. Now as for arm swivel, you don't have none, but you have a lot of good range just to twist it around. And you do have a ball peg ball peg elbows, so you can go that far. Oops. That far back. And you could actually move the shoulders around, so you can adjust it all the way. Actually, you can adjust it all the way around. It might stop right there, just because the little bottom piece shield here would hit the elbow here. So I'm wrong. You could actually, I guess with some playing around, you can just flip it all the way around. Now as for hand rotation, you have a lot of good hand range. You can go that far up, you can go that far down, you can go that far left, and that far right. Now as for ab crunch, let's see, you can go that far down, and that's a lot of good range. Now as for back, you can go that far back. So for ab crunch, he has a lot of good range. And let's see if he can tilt. He can tilt that far left and that far right. And you can also just twist around a lot, so that's good. And you actually have good crunch on the waist too. So you can go that farther down and that farther back. Now, so the pockets, you do have little pocket joints here, so you can just move them around in case they get in your way. And actually, it's a good example right now is to kick. So let's move this little pocket joint here. You can kick that far up. You do have ball jointed knees, so you can go that far back. And then you have a little thigh swivel here, so you can go that far left and that far right. Actually, you can twist it all around. Now as for splits, of course, you could actually do a good amount of splits. Let's see if we could actually bend the ankles a little to get it straight. So you could do the splits, but you're gonna have a little hard time trying to balance it because it's just gonna fall like that. Now as for, let's see, the knee pads, they do have a joint, so that's really neat. You can twist them all the way around, or you can even take them off if you don't like them. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like it with the knee joints, with the knee pads. And it's a little ball peg, so be careful. Now as for boot swivel, he does have boot swivel. Not a lot. I mean, it seems like you're kind of limited. I think that's pretty much it in the range. And let's see, does this actually have a ball peg? Yeah. So the bottom knee here, sorry, I guess the bottom near the knee has a joint as well. Now as for ankle pivot, you can do that far left, that far right. And you do have toe pivot. So you can go, let's see, you can go that far up. So it's really up, and that far down. So pretty much a lot of articulation there. Now let's see how far the knee can go up and go down. And you can twist it all the way around, so you can spin it around as much as you want. So like I said, the body has a lot of good articulation. Revoltech does an amazing job there. Let's put them back to normal. Alright guys, now for swapping accessories on Deathstroke, he has a lot of parts to swap around, so get ready. For sure, the faceplate is the most simplest one. All you gotta do is pull it off, and then you pull off the scarf piece, and then that's when you can put in the unmasked Slade Wilson head. Slade Wilson head has a little joint hole there. You click it in, make sure it has a nice snug, and ta-da, you have yourself a Slade Wilson head twist with no problems. Pretty much the same articulation with the neck piece on. Now, as for the little holsters I forgot to mention, you can actually put in your knife and your pistol. It's really nice ahead end that Revoltech did. You know, it's nice to see that, you know, they're putting effort to put so little details on this figure. Just so nice. Now as for swapping hands, real easy. All you gotta do is pop off the old hand, and we're gonna actually put in the open hand that you can actually put in a grenade, which I actually already did put a grenade in. See a little joint hole there. If it gives you any trouble, like always, heat it up and it'll go in with no problems. Now as for the grenade, you're going to see a little joint hole there. You can see a little joint there. You click it in and you got yourself a grenade Deathstroke. Now as for the gun holding hands, or sword holding hands, same joint, you plug it in. Then I guess we're gonna want to try, of course, the swords. For mine, I have to pull the hands a little bit just to slip the sword in, because it feels like it's a little bit thick on the side. Here you go. That's how it looks with the sword. Really nice, and I like how it scales really well. And for some reason, this shoulder joint keeps popping up real easy. There you go. So yeah. Now let's try with the staff, or with the stick. The stick should be able to go in more easily. Yeah, there you go. The stick looks really well. I feel like it's a little short, but I don't know if it's just me. Then of course, let's try his gun. That scales really well. It's really nice, huh? That's it for the hand swapping. And there goes the shoulder joint again, popping off. Now as for putting on the weapons in the back, that's going to be a little bit trickier. So for example, I pointed out earlier with the stick, you're going to have to use the little stick joint holder here, You're gonna plug it into his back pocket. And you click the stick in. And it should fit in with no problems. So if it gives you guys problems, like always, heat it. And yeah. Now as for, let's see, put in the semi-rifle. I'm gonna make sure this goes in here. You can see the joint here. Pop it to the back. Ta-da. Now it's for holding the sword as well at the same time. Let's put in the other sword back on. I'll lift this up a little just because for some reason mine keeps falling easily. Here we go. So yeah. Pretty much you just put in that little joint hole in there. And see what I mean about loose on mine? So hopefully you guys aren't like that either. Yeah, that's how it looks with his accessories on. And you're gonna have to pick and choose your battles if you want the gun or you want the stick in the back. Let's put that on the side. Let's actually take off his head. Put in the normal Deathstroke mask. I guess my only slight complaint is that since he's such a, like the figure feels kind of heavy, it's kind of a little hard to balance in some areas. Like I have to keep playing around with his legs just to actually get a good steady balance. So yeah, now let's do a skull comparison. Of course, let's start off with the Revoltech Batman. And these two scale really well. Now just for kicks, let's put him next to the Deathstroke Batman. Sorry, the Deathstroke Mezco. And it's such a huge difference looking at these two. It's really interesting to see how this one is a bit more orangey and this one is a bit more yellowish orange. And just a side by side. And then a back side. And that was just for those wondering how they look next to each other. See what I mean about the balance? I'm trying to straighten him out and he keeps like leaning over to fall. There you go. Now let's put him next to the Figure Arts Iron Man. Then to Marvel Legends Hawkeye, the Dusty Edition, because he's been chilling for pretty much a while. And now, of course, next to the Mezco Batman armor, and it's really nice to see these two together. And I guess Batman disagrees. So you can see here that Batman is way a little taller, but you know, they still scale in nice together. And I guess this is just for kicks, I guess. I'm going to put him next to the DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Detective Gordon, or Commissioner Gordon, whichever you guys want to call it. But, you know, this line is always too tall, so just for those that are wondering. So yeah, guys, overall the figure is really amazing. If you're a Deathstroke fan, you know, it's a pickup. But if you're just like you need a Batman villain, this is still a pickup. My only complaint is the character has a little balance problem, but that's just mine. And also the little holsters here, I don't know why, it just doesn't want to stick really well. But overall the figure is amazing. I highly recommend it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them below and I'll do my best to respond back. And like always, thanks for watching and take care. Peace.